Forward the mob, forward the mob. Forward the mob. Forward the mob, forward the mob. Forward the mob. We forward the mob.
And this be from cash, not from.
Hey. So you on curve, shit got me leaning.
Hey, what's up, 7 Mile Gang? Today I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to do a pedal slide, and we got
YouTube video. You on YouTube video?
yeah, man.
Oh my god.
We got little Huey over here, you know what I'm saying, in the cut. You feel me? At Jit thing, I can't do a tail whip, so I'm gonna do a tail whip for him. Are you ready for this? I'm gonna do it coming out right here where you're sitting.
Right here?
Yeah.
So you just do your
What?
Let me see.
This is the rail that I'm gonna teach y'all on, but this is not really a good rail to learn this trick on. You should learn it on something that's a little bit smaller than this rail, and a rail that isn't square too. Oval rail is way better to learn this trick on. I don't really know why, but make sure it's not too fat like that one over there, because when it's too fat, it makes it a little bit harder to do the trick for some reason. But oval rail that's just like this rail right here, the same like kind of like length of it or like width of it, is perfect for learning this trick. But the flatness of this rail makes it a little harder, but I mean, you can still learn it though on a rail like this. A little bit easier on a oval rail is all I'm saying. I'm gonna slow-mo me doing a pedal slide so y'all can see exactly what I do to do this trick. Bro, it's hot as hell out here, boy. I'm dripping sauce over here, and I got the how to fit going on, and it's the new learning grounds, man. You know what I'm saying? I got kind of tired of the official learning grounds, you feel me?
Man, I'm so icy, feel like Jeezy. Living like this ain't motherfucking easy. Back to the
When you go to try the trick, you're gonna want to like land your pedal literally a little bit more straighter than what this is. I can't really get it right because I'm over here holding the camera and holding my bike too and stuff, but literally you just would kind of like hold it like right there, but a little bit more on the rail, like over here, and a little bit straighter than that. And you slide your heel on the rail, and that will keep you in balance and stuff. And the more you like, the more pressure you put on your heel, the slower you will go, and like the less pressure that you put on your heel, the faster you'll go and stuff. And when you feel yourself like going out of balance, you just kind of like mess with your heel pressure on the rail, and make sure the rail is not too waxed, because if it's like waxed and it's hot outside and it's real buttery, it doesn't matter how much heel pressure you put on the rail, you're gonna slide out, and you don't want to do that. So I had to give y'all a little quick warning on that and stuff. And pretty much the main thing, then hold up right quick, all in how you land on the rail. You gotta be real gentle with it. Don't like jump real high and try to land on the rail like that, because it'll make you land on your crank, or you'll land on the pedal, but like it'll push you forward and you'll be sliding on your crank arm, and those are really dangerous, you know what I'm saying? When I first learned how to do this trick, I used to just pedal, or like not pedal slide, but fully crank arm slide, bro. That shit used to be crazy. this rail right here is too fat to really do the trick on. I mean, it's not really too fat, but it makes the trick a little bit different. Like when you learn it on the rail like this and you go to a skinnier rail, it'll actually probably feel way easier to do it on a skinnier rail for some reason. But you can still learn on this rail. It's a little bit different, and it makes other rails feel very odd. I feel like it's better to learn on a skinnier rail. I'm gonna do one down this rail and shit. I'm kind of scared though.
Tripping off the rocks, off the motherfucking keys, and bitches on my cock, they so motherfucking feeling. Rock style, lifestyle, might not make it. Feeling like Plazo, I'm feeling hella wasted. Offering your soul for the fame, you'll take it. Burn that cake out, burn them rats out. My shit like a say house. Fuck nigga play, take a say route. Fuck nigga play, get X'd out. Play with this shit, I'ma roll 'em. I burn the rats out, I'll show you. I burn the rats out, I'll show you. Pocket they fill with that rent. Pocket they fill with that 30 inch. Pocket they fill with that inch. Pocket full with them blues, on me,
Hey, when you're gonna first start out trying this trick, I would say don't use any more of the rail than this right here. Just slide the very end of whatever rail you try it on, and just try to test yourself out with like feeling how your heel can really make you grip and slide less and stuff with the heel pressure and stuff. Whatever rail you try it at, just make sure it's at the end of the rail, because you have like less time of like sliding and stuff, and the chances of you falling that way is very unlikely than if you start at the middle of a rail. You're gonna have to try to slide the whole thing out, and you might fall back or something, and you don't want to do that. So I would say just pretty much just slide like literally like maybe like that much, and just try to feel your heel, like try to get your heel on the rail with your pedal, and make sure that you get sideways too, because if you don't, your back peg will hit that like rail right there. If the whatever rail you're grinding has a rail like that, like standing up, your back peg will lock it, and sometimes it hurts. If you're going fast enough, it'll hurt if you lock it and stuff. So just warning y'all, you know what I'm saying. Another thing that really helps on this trick is when you hop into it, make sure that you hop into it like a little bit level. Like don't be leaning too far back or too far forward, and make sure your heel is ready to hit the rail and stuff. And that's like the best way to really get into the trick and slide it. And I would say go decent speed when you go and try it, like at the end of the rail, like I was saying. Go a little bit, like maybe like cruising speed. Don't go too slow, because when you go slow, if you use too much pedal pressure, you'll stop on the rail, and sometimes like if you don't know what you're doing, you can really hurt yourself that way and stuff. So I'm just trying to warn y'all to just really do the shit the right way and stuff. To get out of this trick, you'll feel it. Damn boy, he busted his ass over here. But what I was saying is, to get out of this trick, you'll feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're gonna mess up, you'll know, like you're gonna feel it right away and stuff. Like you'll feel yourself getting too far back, and when you feel that, just jump off. And if you're feeling yourself go too forward, you can either just hold on to the bike and let your front wheel drop if the rail's low enough. Which another thing I wanted to say too is make sure the rail's lower than this rail too, because this rail is decent height, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure it's a rail that's like tall enough to not like let your wheels hit, but like it's like literally like right there about to let your wheels hit. That's like the best type of rail to learn this trick on. But what I was saying is, pretty much when you're gonna mess up, all you got to do is hold on. If you're gonna fall forward, you just hold on to the bike, or you can just hop out sideways, like out that way, depending on which side you grind on and stuff. But for the people that grind left side, it's the opposite. But literally all you got to do is kind of just jump out like that way for the people that grind on the right side and stuff. And then for when you're leaning back, you can jump out over the rail which I would say that's the best way to do it. Like you would have to like kind of like aim yourself out that way and like kind of back when you jump out, so you don't land on the rail. But there is another way to jump out, but sometimes it'll make you land on the bike depending on how you're sliding at the time and stuff. But you can jump out that way, but that's the way that I was just saying, that like it literally it makes you pretty much land on the bike. If you're like too on the rail and you're like locked on it and you try to hop out, you're gonna pretty much land on your bike. Another way you can really learn how like the pedal pressure really works is doing a pedal slide down a ledge or on a ledge. It really helps you feel out how like the pedal pressure and sliding your heel on rails and like whatever this is called, a ledge and stuff, pretty much feel and stuff. It pretty much gets you used to it and stuff. I feel like I just said that in a way that it didn't really make sense, but hey, it really helps, you know what I'm saying? I would say probably just learn how your like heel pressure works on a ledge first, like this. Maybe not even a down ledge, just a regular flat ledge, but something like this size or something, and it'll definitely teach you a little something. And then when you go and try the pedal slide, you'll definitely have a clue of what you're doing and stuff, so that'll really help out and stuff. But hey man, I feel like that's really it for this video. I feel like I gave y'all all the tips that I can really give you on this trick, because I mean I don't really got any other tips and stuff. But hey man, that's really it for this video. Peace out. Say my gang.
Burn that cake out, burn them rats out.